So in the previous video, we have seen about the structural elucidation of sucrose, and we have seen that the sucrose does not reduce the Fehling's and Tollens reagent, and therefore it is called as a non-reducing sugar. Now we are going to see a kind of reducing sugar that is called as a maltose, which is also a disaccharide. Okay, so maltose. So we will see the structural elucidation of maltose, and so the first is the elemental analysis shows that the molecular formula of maltose is again C12, H22 and O11, similar to that of sucrose. And maltose on hydrolysis, gives 2 units of glucose. So we understand that maltose is a disaccharide that is made out of 2 glucose units linked together. Okay, and now we understand that the maltose exhibits alpha and beta forms. Maltose exists as alpha and beta maltose. Maltose exists in alpha and beta form. And so this shows that, and they have a specific rotation of plus 168 degree, and beta form has a specific rotation of plus 112 degree, and they also exhibit mutarotation. This is very contrasting to that we observed in the case of sucrose, where sucrose did not exhibit mutarotation, while maltose is exhibiting mutarotation, and it is also presenting as alpha and beta forms. And it also reduces the Fehling's and Tollens reagent. Fehling's and Tollens reagent also it reduces. So, and once again, it forms a osazone with phenylhydrazine. Okay, so maltose forms plus phenylhydrazine forms osazone, that is known as maltosazone. Okay. Further, all these show that, so the above clues, they show that maltose has free CHO group, has free carbonyl group. Okay. Further, maltose, when it is treated with bromine water, okay, so it forms maltobionic acid, which has the same number of carbon atoms, okay, as that of maltose. So the molecular formula is C11H21O10 and COOH. So the same number of carbon atom is retained, and therefore there should be an aldehyde group in maltose. That is, a free aldehyde group is confirmed through this. Okay, so further, maltose on treatment with acetic anhydride, maltose on treatment with acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride, I think you remember that it is a acetylating agent of free OH groups. So there is a octa-acetyl derivative. So there are octa-acetyl derivative confirms that there are 8 free OH in maltose. Okay, and we have seen that it is a maltose is a reducing sugar. So all these reactions show that maltose is a reducing sugar, and the presence of the formation of maltobionic acid confirms that there is only one reducing end, and moreover, the maltososome contains only 2 or rather 4 phenylhydrazine residues per mole, and this indicates that maltose contains only one free CHO, free reducing CHO group. Okay. So all these show that there is the linkage of 2 glucose unit is happening, one with C1 carbon and another with some other carbon. So that we have to find out. And moreover, we need to find out whether the glucose existing in maltose is alpha or beta glucose. So if we are just going to, I'll just see which test it is. 4, 5, 6. The 6th one. So here the maltose is hydrolyzed using an enzyme maltase, which is characteristic of cleaving the alpha glucosidic linkage. சரியா, maltaseங்கிற enzyme வந்து எதை cleave பண்ணுது? It is hydrolyzed using maltase. So this maltase is characteristic of cleaving what linkage? Alpha glucosidic linkage. Alpha glucosidic linkage. So அதனால என்ன புரியுது இப்போ நம்மளுக்கு? அப்போ அந்த ரெண்டு குளுக்கோஸுமே எந்த லிங்கேஜ்ல இருக்கு? ஆல்பா குளுக்கோசிடிக் லிங்கேஜ்ல இருக்கு. So both the glucose are existing in alpha form. அப்படிங்கிறது புரிஞ்சிருச்சு. And one more thing, we understand that ஏதோ ஒரு யூனிட் வந்து it is free CHO group, another does not have a free CHO group. So you get the structure of maltose to be of the form like this. So we have to write down 2 alpha glucose structure. So hope you all will write by yourself because you are thorough with that. Please do it in your notebooks. HOH, HOH, and here I have to link what? This one. It's a heavy acetal structure having the OH the right side. So it is a alpha glucose. And one more alpha glucose I need to write. 2, 3, 4. See, once again, my right side is going to be the OH, H, H, OH, HO, H, H, OH, right? H and OH. So here I have to put the hemiacetal ring structure. So in that, okay, we have to be very careful. Then I have a CH2OH. Once again, I have drawn. So this rendu eppadi link agudeno? Edo oru carbon odaya C1 is linked with what? C4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon. So C1 and C4 is getting linked with each other. So how does the C4 get linked? So in the C1, in the C4 easier link aguthu. So we will link like that. Okay. So ipo enna aguna, in the C4 is going to get linked with this OH. Okay. So அதை எப்படி போடலாம் அப்படின்னா இந்த link just I'm rubbing it. So what will happen here? I'm going to have a one oxygen that is common. Let me do it in this one. Okay. And here. That's all. Right. So this linkage is called as what? 1,4-alpha glucosidic linkage. Glucosidic linkage. So there we saw 1,2-beta glucosidic linkage, but in case of sucrose here 1,4-alpha glucosidic linkage. Right? Yes. So you need to understand that all the both the glucose are in alpha form and they are linked via 1,4-glucosidic linkage. So let us end this session of maltose. Hope you all understand this. So eppadi ellam paathom. First we understood that the molecular formula of maltose is C12H22O11, and then maltose on hydrolysis forms 2 glucose units. அதனால 2 glucose சேர்ந்தது தான் ஒரு maltose குள்ள இருக்கு அப்படிங்கிறது புரிஞ்சுக்கிட்டோம். And then once again we understood that the maltose undergoes what all reactions? All the reducing reactions. Failings reagent reduce பண்ணுது, tolerance reduce பண்ணுது, and then it undergoes mutarotation. It exhibits alpha and beta form. So இதுல இருந்தெல்லாம் என்ன தெரியுது அப்படின்னா free carbonyl group இருக்கு அப்படின்னு தெரியுது. சரி, ஒரு free carbonyl group இருக்கா, ரெண்டு இருக்கா அப்படின்னு பார்க்கிறதுக்காக we are just trying to find out the ozone. So ozone பாத்தீங்கன்னா there are only 2 phenylhydrazine units that is involved in the ozone formation. சரியா? So இப்ப ரெண்டு free carbonyl groups இருந்ததுன்னா 4 units consume ஆயிருக்கும். So that shows that only one free carbonyl group is there. So அப்ப ரெண்டு glucose unitல ஒரு free carbonyl இருக்குது, இன்னொன்னு இல்ல அப்படின்னா ஒரே possibility 1,4 linkage. So அப்ப அந்த 1,4 linkage முடிவு பண்ணியாச்சு. இப்போ அடுத்தது we need to confirm whether the glucose is in ரெண்டுமே ஆல்பால இருக்கா, ரெண்டுமே பீட்டால இருக்கா, ஒன்னு ஆல்பா ஒன்னு பீட்டால இருக்கா அப்படிங்கறத கன்ஃபார்ம் பண்ணணும். அதுக்காக we are performing enzyme specific hydrolysis. So அந்த ஹைட்ரோலிசிஸ் பண்ணும்போது maltase அப்படிங்கிற ஒரு என்சைம் போடும்பொழுது maltose gets hydrolyzed. So this confirms that the maltose is having alpha glucose. ஏன் அப்படின்னா அந்த maltaseங்கிற என்சைம் alpha glucosidic linkage மட்டும் தான் கட் பண்ணும். ஸோ அப்போ maltase யூஸ் பண்ணி உன்னோட maltose கட் ஆகுது, ஹைட்ரலைஸ் ஆகுதுன்னா என்ன சொல்லுது? யுவர் maltose contains what glucose forms? Alpha glucose forms. ஸோ அப்ப ரெண்டு ஆல்பா குளுக்கோஸ் எழுதிட்டோம். இந்த ரெண்டு ஆல்பா குளுக்கோஸும் எப்படி லிங்க் ஆகுது? 4 கார்பனோடைய ஒரு குளுக்கோஸோட 4th கார்பனும் இன்னொரு குளுக்கோஸோடைய 1st கார்பனும் லிங்க் ஆகுது. ஸோ அதனால இந்த லிங்கேஜுக்கு பேரு 1,4 ஆல்பா குளுக்கோசிடிக் லிங்கேஜ். நீங்க கேட்கலாம், மிஸ் இங்க 4 and 1 எழுதக்கூடாது அப்படின்னா ஜென்ரலா சின்ன நம்பர் அப்புறம் ஃபாலோட் பை பெரிய நம்பர் தான் எழுதுறது. அதனால 1,4 ஆல்பா glucosidic linkage is the linkage that is existing in maltose. நிறைய காம்படிட்டிவ் எக்ஸாம்ஸ்ல இந்த questions கேட்பாங்க. So you just know that. Okay. So and this is the structure of maltose. And what will be the structure of maltobionic acid? Can anybody just guess it? Yes, we can easily do it because free carbonyl group இங்கே தான் இருக்கு. So இந்த free carbonyl group தான் என்ன ஆகும்? நம்மளோடது oxidize ஆகும். So அதனால இந்த linkage உடைஞ்சு you will be getting a maltobionic acid. I will write down the structure of maltobionic acid. I can even alter here. So இப்போ என்ன ஆகும்? the oxidation பண்ணும் பொழுது இந்த linkage உடைஞ்சு போயிடும். இந்த linkage உடைஞ்சு you will be getting a OH in your one room. Okay, so you'll be getting a OH here. So okay, and then you will be getting a this one COOH. So this is the structure for maltobionic acid. So maltobionic acid. Okay, bionic acid. Hope you have understood, right? So don't confuse with the structure of maltose with maltobionic acid. Maltose வந்து ரெண்டு glucose with ரெண்டுமே hemiacetal formல இருக்கு. C4 and C1 link ஆயிருக்கு. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி போட்ட ஸ்ட்ரக்சர். ஆனா இப்போ உங்களுக்கு maltobionic acid எப்படி இருக்கும்னு காமிக்கிறதுக்காக இந்த ஸ்ட்ரக்சர் போட்டிருக்கேன். So hope you understand. You write down everything in the notebook, only then you will understand. Okay.